Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. I'm trying to get this fire going real quick. I hiked back here to a spot that I'm at today, and I'm about a mile back, and I'm by myself. And I text Michael from Back in Nam Survival, and I'm hoping he'll be here, but we'll see what happens. I told him where I was at. Hopefully he can find me. But you never know. I gotta get my fire still off here. The reason I'm doing this video is I wanted to do your five favorite things that you like to carry in the woods with you for bushcrafting. And I figured I'd do a video on that today. But I want to get this fire going so that I don't freeze my ass off. I got some birch bark and some cotton and Vaseline, and try to get this stuff going. Hope you guys are all having a good weekend. Everything's nice and dry out here. It's snapping pretty good, so this one's pretty green, but I'm gonna put it on there anyways. It might be a little smoky, but whatever. At least it'll burn. So I'm gonna scoot you guys forward a little bit. Try to get this camera set up a little bit better. Sorry about the shaky camera. So 5 things that I like to carry with me in the woods no matter what, all the time, and that's for use with bushcrafting or survival or whatever. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. I noticed this was something big on YouTube lately, that it's been going on. A lot of people, Edgewood Outdoors, I think is how you say his name, and then Survivor Metal Man, and people like that. They've been doing videos and tagging people. And I kind of, they said, you know, hey, if you want to do a video or whatever, go ahead and do it. And I'm not going to tag anybody because I'm kind of busy, and I know everybody else is kind of busy. But oh, my fire's starting to die. Give me 1 second. Let me pay attention to this fire and stop worrying about making a video. See, that's the thing, is people don't realize how much time and effort it takes to make a video out in the woods. And I just got back here, and I'm sweating pretty good, so I know that as soon as I cool down, I'm gonna start getting really cold, and I wanted to get a fire going so I didn't freeze my butt off. So, well, I hear somebody coming. Hopefully that's Michael, not the boogeyman. All right, well, this will take off pretty good, I guess. Maybe, we'll see. But 5 things I like to carry out in the woods with me. My canteen for sure. That way I have water at all times. And right here in the side pocket, Mad Dog Survival sent me these. And these are water purification tablets. And that's awesome. And then this has the nesting cup on the bottom. So that'd be my first choice. And that way you can boil water and have water and not get dehydrated out in the woods. My second thing would be my saw, and this was from Uper Digger 57. This is a Corona. If you're gonna get a saw, I highly recommend these. This is a RS7265 Corona. You can see it right there in the camera, I hope. But this thing is awesome. It locks open and it locks closed. This is an amazing, I just lost my fire. Oh well, I'll start it up after the video. But anyways, I guess that's what you should be doing, is I should be prepping the fire instead of talking about making videos. You can see it's pretty cold. It's nice and chilly out here. But anyways, saw. I like to have a saw because an axe uses so much energy to cut some branches down and cut up a tree or whatever. And if you have a knife, you're just going to destroy your knife if you're batoning with it and whatever. A lot of people have different views on that. I baton with my knife. I don't care. If I break it, I break it. I always have an axe or a saw with me. If I only have a knife, I usually won't baton with it though, because if I break my knife, then you're kind of screwed. The number 3 thing that I always carry with me, no matter what, when I'm out in the woods, and that'd be my compass. And this is I believe this is a Sunto. And this has been with me for about 20 something years, and this is an amazing compass. And awesome, never let me down. It's been a really good compass. And my kids got me this probably, I don't know, 20 years ago or something. It's been a long time. And I keep it in this sunglasses case so it doesn't get all scratched up and messed up. And I keep that inside my pack. And if I'm out in the woods and I don't have my pack with me, I have a compass on my knife. I usually carry one on my neck, which is this one. So I always try to be prepared with that kind of stuff. The fourth thing, out in the woods, I always, no matter what, when I go out in the woods, I always have a hatchet or an axe. And the reason I said I carry that is because I want to have a hatchet or an axe so that if I need to cut up some firewood, I'm not using my knife to baton with, and I'm not just tearing up my saw. So I have 3 things to make, you know, some kindling and some wood and some, you know, a big stack of firewood for me. So this is a Cold Steel Trench Hawk. This is from Michael from back in Nam. I really appreciate this thing, and the more I use it, the more I like it. I was just digging out a rock a minute ago so I could cook a steak on the rock. I was using this side to dig the rock out. So this thing is badass. You got to be careful though, because I notice when you're swinging this sucker around, it comes close to your face sometimes. So you don't want to be losing an eye over this thing. But that's just like any other weapon or tool you want to be careful with, you know. And I like it because you can choke up on this thing. It has like finger choils right here where you can hold on to it and scrape a fire steel or fine shavings. It's pretty badass. And it's got this polymer handle on it. And oh man, this thing's amazing. And I've beat the crap out of this thing in the woods so far, and it's been real tough. I love it. And the fifth thing that I always carry with me no matter what when I go out in the woods, and that's gonna be my bushcraft knife. And this has a leg drop down. You can see the drop down that's on it, and I carry that so that it drops down so that it's not bugging me on my side. When I sit down, it's flexing, it moves around with me wherever I go. And I usually tie this to my leg because I have a lanyard hole right here where I put some paracord through it. I don't know if you can see that. But I have my fire steel on my knife, so no matter what, wherever I go, I always have my fire steel on my neck, which I don't today. Do I? Oh, I was gonna say, psych. Yeah, so I usually have this with me almost all the time with my EDC, and then I usually carry a fire steel in my pack, and then I carry one on my knife also, just in case, just redundancy. And this one also has a whistle and a small compass. It's never let me down. I got this at REI years ago, and this thing is awesome. This is a type 3, I believe it is, compass, and it's just badass. Never let me down. Usually those little cheap Chinese compasses are junk and they just fall apart. And one of the other things I do on a lot of my tools that I carry on me all the time is I take these strips of glow-in-the-dark right here, and I put them on my equipment that I carry with me. And then what you do is when you're out walking around in the woods, I don't know if you can see that on camera, this starts glowing at night. This will glow like crazy where you could actually see this. So if you drop your knife or something, or your lanyard that's on your knife, you know, you'll find your stuff. And I have this on all my my flashlights and my knives and all that stuff. So if you drop something in the middle of the night and you know you don't lose it in the snow or whatever, because you can see that little glowing stick that's on there, or that sticker that's on there. So it makes it really nice. And this whistle is super loud. I barely blew on it right there, and you can see it screams loud. It'll blow your eardrums out. This is my very first knife I ever made. This is my bushcraft knife that I made, I don't know, 25 years ago or so. It's already wet because I've been using it this morning. So, but I made this out of some tool steel, and these are Cocobolo handles, and I made them really robust and fat because I like a big handle on my knife, and it just makes it really comfortable when you're, you know, making some feather sticks or something, or cutting some firewood or batoning with it. It's just super handy. And then I also have a matching Cocobolo fire steel that I run in here sometimes, but I switch my gear around all the time. So it's, you know, like this morning, that Cocobolo fire steel was in here, but I took it out. But anyways, so I got my 5 things that I carry with me when I'm out bushcrafting in the woods, and that would be my canteen, my axe or my hatchet, my saw, my compass, and my knife, which I said usually has my fire steel on it so I can make fire. And this wasn't supposed to be in the picture, but I'll put this back over there. That's just my cotton balls. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm not going to tag anybody, like I said. I just wanted to do this video because I'm out here kicking back in the woods. I'm going to cook a steak today out on a rock, sit out here and just enjoy the weather. It's just beautiful out here. Awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and show you where I'm at today. And that's the river right there. And so I'm kicking back right here on the river. And if I need water, I can go down there and punch a little hole through the ice. There's a couple of spots I was looking at that have a little spots for water, and then I can boil up some water if I need to. But man, it is awesome out here. And I'm in a pine forest right now. So Michael should be coming down that road right there. If he comes out this way. I heard something a little while ago, so I'm pretty sure it was him, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'll be filming some more in a bit. Thanks for watching.